All right. So let's get into it. I saw a TikTok about how apparently they're using AI to make Nolan. Yeah, I did see that shit. You can't even. Don't even fuck yourself up over some shit like that. All right, this is what I seen. Nolan. Here, let me turn the music down. This is what I seen. Nolen Wells. Let me make the chat bigger so I can read y'all nigga shit. What's good, Lala? How you feeling? What's good with you? This is what I seen. Nolen Wells' friend attempts to debunk theory behind the viral pool photo. Says the party happened week before Horn Island boat trip. Also contradicts family's theory about viral confrontation video. Right? How anybody gets out of their childhood without at least one head injury is mystifying. You really have to develop skills of snatching them out of the air. Yeah, they do be trying to jump. They do be doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Parasite, exploding diarrhea, right? Yeah. That's what the parasite is. This was interesting. I just want y'all to hear this, and then we're gonna break it down and we're gonna talk about it. Let's hear it first.
Just know I've lost my best friend.
This morning, a friend of Nolen Wells, who was with the 18-year-old the day he was last seen alive, is sharing what he says happened during a July 4th boat trip to an isolated barrier island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Trayston Shepard declined to speak with us on camera because he says he and his friends are getting threats.
We did no wrong here, and we don't understand how we're getting so much hate behind it.
Level 1. What the fuck you mean you don't understand how y'all getting so much fucking hate? Hold on.
We all cared and loved Nolan, and nobody wanted to see Nolan die. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken so short.
Shepard addressed this viral video that investigators have been studying. Wells's parents worried it showed their son involved in a confrontation, but Shepard said that's him, not Wells.
That's the video I'm referring to. That's me yelling.
Shepard says he took a boat back from Horn Island in the late afternoon, but Wells stayed behind with a girl he had met.
They met that day, and it was kind of one of those things. It did come off that day that he really did like her, but that was the only time they've ever hung out was at Horn Island on July 4th.
Someone said, so that one dude in the pool has USA shaved in his
drowned and say there were no immediate signs of foul play.
Let me go back, sorry.
But there is growing frustration in the community, and his parents are skeptical, telling GMA Wells left his phone behind, and they tracked it to one of his friends.
It was showing everywhere the phone had been, I was like, well, it's showing that he's back on land.
The sheriff said the parents have not turned over the phone to investigators. Their lawyer said they will. While the investigation goes on, Trayston Shepard wants the focus on his friend.
I want everybody just to relax and let everybody mourn the loss of Nolan.
I want everybody just to relax and let everybody mourn the loss of Nolan and let us remember him as in, like, the sweet guy. This what you would say if one of your homeboys died randomly on an island on 4th of July? I get it if it was a car crash, nigga. This nigga was obviously randomly murdered.
And let us remember him as in, like, the sweet guy. I think everybody needs to let the investigation continue and let the facts be shown.
What facts? Wait. The fucking police just came out. Yo, oh my God, there's so many levels to this shit. Here, let's just get through it. I'm sorry.
Shepard told us he has spoken to the police, and the sheriff's department said both he and other friends of Wells have been cooperative. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Drowned and say there were no immediate signs.
This is a random video. This is a girl saying is disproven. Mind you, this nigga, they said this happened a month before. They said this happened a month before. So this is the whole picture that they debunked. They said this wasn't even the shit from the night, right? Sure, right? Hold on. Yeah, this is when Ben Crump posted the shit. Hold on, I want to see if there's any more.
Is there anything you'd like people to know about Nolan? What would you like them to know about your son?
Put their hands down because he
to turn over his cell phone to the Mississippi law enforcement authorities. But even that is troubling to them because they're saying messages that were deleted from his cell phone. So they want to try to dot every I and cross every T and investigate everything. They said it's very improbable that Nolan would not have wanted his cell phone with him if he was going to stay on the island.
Mm-hmm. The deleted text messages on his phone. His parents found that. Who found that out?
Now, well, they got his phone.
All right, so let's put let's put this on paper. Let's put this on paper. We are now at the point of the investigation. The police came out and said they are looking for anybody to come forward and bring more pieces of evidence for them. Right? That's what the police said. More evidence to say what the fuck happened to this nigga Nolan, right? Here's why I'm not buying the friend shit. And it's not even about not buying in terms of this could be the case. The problem I'm having with the way that they're speaking about this kid is I think it sounds so manufactured, right? What kid gets on there and I get it, just basic PR training, maybe the lawyer didn't talk to you, sure. But to sit there and be like, I have no idea why we're getting so much hate and we did nothing wrong. And, I think people just need to let the investigation play out and just bro, I'm so tired of this, of bullshitting. Why would people be upset or even why is there noise, right? Why is there a bunch of people posting shit and saying shit and reposting shit? Why? Well, one, because that's internet culture. That's how these things work, right? When someone dies a random way, you get a bunch of people start talking about it, right? But also because we're talking about a black teenager that died in a place with predominantly white people, and now nobody knows how the fuck he died, right? We're talking about a situation that is so weird because you would think on Horn Island, this little ass strip of fucking land, that somebody would have saw this kid there. That doesn't make sense. The body washed up 2 days later than when he was missing. There's so many inconsistencies that aren't making sense. The thing that is so odd to me about this person's statement and why it sounds so manufactured is because, dog, you're sitting here acting as though this is some oh, my homie died in a car accident and y'all blowing it out of proportion. No, your homie was murdered, gang. If anything, at the minimum, shout out to the YouTube sub. If anything, at the minimum, your statement should be somewhere along the lines of, this is a horrible act of violence. Something happened to my friend and I just want to know what is going on. Even if you want to debunk the whole party situation, you still could be like, yeah, this is technically not what happened. This happened way before, but I still don't know what happened to my friend. Because that's what a caring friend would do if you didn't know how your friend got murdered. If your friend died on some car accident shit, then I hear you with the whole response about letting the investigation, whatever the fuck you talking about. Nobody is coming from, this is such an odd situation because I'm like, bro, why is nobody coming forward? And the only people that are coming forward are saying shit like, let the investigation play out. Nigga, there's no war in Bossing Say shit. Is these niggas brainwashed? I'm not understanding, bro. There's no way this many people have this many friends have came. No, that's not what happened. Then what the fuck happened? Somebody explain it. Because the outside looking in, the way the world is looking at this is, yo, how did he die? Nobody saw him on the island. His body washed up a few days later. There were text messages and Snapchats that were deleted out of his phone. He didn't have his phone. There was a random girl that some people said he went with. Some people said he didn't go with her. Bro, there's so much bullshit. So somebody lying. You don't have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 people on this island and nobody knows what happened. Nobody saw anybody. No one saw anything. Somebody fucking lying, my nigga. Stop sitting here acting like we're the crazy. Oh, they're just starting narratives. Yeah, because somebody's fucking lying, my nigga. Like, oh my god, bro, I seen this shit. That shit got me hot. Cause I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? If it was me, bro. If my homie, if JJ, if AB, if Allen, if any of them niggas got fucking murked on an island, dog, I'd be losing my fucking mind. I'd be losing it. And I get if you the immediate family, understanding that like you might get pulled into this investigation, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Nigga, if I'm the friend, nigga, whatever the cops need from me, I got y'all, because this my homie. This my homie who died. And also, like, bro, I know the world we live in, bro. This shit happens all the time. Why are we acting like white people don't kill black people all the time and get away with it? Why are we acting like these things ain't never happened? They ain't never tried to cover no shit up. And if you act like that, it make me think you the nigga who covering it up. That don't make no fucking sense, gang. Like, I wouldn't be able to sleep on Jesus. I wouldn't be able to do nothing. I wouldn't be able to sit here and be like, oh, you know, we gotta let the investigation play. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
We did no wrong here, and we don't understand how.
We did no wrong here. We don't understand how we're getting so much hate behind us. Have all of y'all came out and told y'all statements and sides of the stories and sent pictures in and sent screenshots of, like, nobody did none of that shit. So what the fuck you mean you don't understand how you did? We did no wrong here. We didn't say you did wrong here. Did you do some wrong here? This sound like the guiltiest nigga I ever heard in my fucking life. And I'm not saying he is guilty, but like, bro, somebody knows something is what I'm saying. This don't sound like he don't know nothing. This sound like he's trying to get people to stop talking about it and to let the investigation play out. Not
how we're getting so much hate behind it. We all cared and loved Nolan, and
we all cared and loved Nolan, and nobody wanted to see Nolan die. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken so short. We're missing very key elements to why this nigga's life was taken so short. What did you see? Who do you know? What are you saying? The nigga drowned? Are you saying it? I'm not understanding. What are we saying here? Oh, nobody wanted to see his life taken so short. What are you talking about? How did he die? What happened? Nobody wanted to see him die. It's weird. Let's keep going.
Die. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken so short.
Shepard addressed this viral immediate signs of foul play. But there is growing frustration in the community, and his parents are skeptical, telling GMA Wells left his phone behind, and they tracked it to one of his friends.
Choice of word and not lost. Exactly. Taken. Taken. Nobody wanted him to be taken. What are you trying to say? Taken by what? Taken by who? I just want you to know, bro, if you are, cause, and this is another thing. I'm on my motherfucking, what's it called? My feed, my timeline. I keep getting all these white hoes that's making a video. I guess they a part of the nigga school system. Making videos saying how they miss him. And I'm seeing other niggas say how they miss him. I'm not clearing none of that shit if nobody got no evidence or know nothing about it. What the fuck going on? What is going on? This the thing about these investigations. We could go there and we could the judge mama, she could go on Facebook and do that shit the day after or 2 days after or 3 days after. She could do that shit. But nobody else want to talk or say anything. Everybody just, they got their lawyers telling them don't say none. Also, why is that? Why would your lawyers be telling you to don't say none? You don't think the lawyers be knowing the judges and be knowing the cops and be knowing these people in these communities? Bro, this is how white people work, bro. This is how they do things. How you think they got Carmelo, gang? That's how they do things. Real spill. I guarantee you somebody knows, I worked with Bill back in the day. Yeah, gang, I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing. There's also enough illiteracy that makes me think this family has always taken care of his failures. It reads extremely insincere because he can't quite form his own voice to express things. Yeah, what? You talking about the friend? Like, it's not, yeah. That's not you, gang. It sounds like a lawyer told you, hey, say this. And you said it. Could be drowned, but still can be murdered. It could be drowning at the same time. Then whose boat did he go off of, and how did he drown? Cause this the thing. For them, they own an island, so he must have got on somebody's boat. My question is, why would he get on somebody's boat without his phone? And why would he get on somebody's boat and the person, whoever boat he got on, nobody knew. Nobody knew. Unless we saying what? The nigga just went for a swim and drowned on some shit? Why didn't he go? If he thought he could go for a swim and make it back to land, why he ain't go for a swim the first time to go to the island? It's not making sense. It's not making sense, dog. Me personally, if my friend got murdered on the island, I wouldn't be this calm about it. I'm not saying his tone makes him guilty, but I feel like there's something being hidden or not being said here. Exactly. For sure. I'm not saying the little nigga guilty. I don't know the little nigga, but like, it's not. Remind you, he was the only black person there. They would have, like, what? He the only nigga there. Nobody seen the nigga. Mind you, they had the search parties out for him. They didn't find him until the 6th. On this little ass island. On this little ass island, they didn't find this nigga till the 6th. He might not be directly responsible, but he knows something, and his tone is the giveaway on Jesus. I was crying when my high school friend passed away. They do not have normal reactions. No, bro. And me and the homies would be out till dawn. Wait, me looking for my friend on Jesus. That's another thing. Like, everybody just went home. Oh, damn. I don't know where Nolan at. Shit. All right. I'm gonna go to his crib. How good of a friend is that? On a fucking island in the water. It's one thing you leave that hoe ass nigga at the park. You left him on an island in the water, gang. And then kept his phone. W Stream Street. You good, Bubbles. Like, what do you mean y'all didn't notice he was missing till you got home? That's the only nigga there. That makes, but you did notice the one girl. Oh, you know, I think he did want to go to this girl, but you know how that goes. How does that go? If this is the first time he met the girl, then surely he wouldn't feel safe enough going with her, right? You think he feels safer going with the girl than anything else? I'm not, bro. These the questions that need to get asked to these little niggas. They need to interrogate these little niggas how they be interrogating black people when they be interrogating black people. Y'all not interrogating these niggas how you supposed to be interrogating these little niggas. I'm not clearing that shit. On Jesus, I'm not clearing that shit. My mama tracked his phone to, the mom tracked his phone to one of them bum ass friends on Jesus. Tracked it right back to the friend. I'm not clearing that, bro. They not tracking these niggas how they supposed to be tracking these, or not tracking. They not interrogating these niggas how they supposed to be interrogating these niggas, bro. In the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, dirty ass water. Is that where it is? I thought it was in Mississippi. Oh wait, it might. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know what this shit is. Damn, my jaw hurt. Damn, it ain't right now. This shit disgusting, bro.